I won't deny it, I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the police bustin' at me, but they can't do nothing to the G.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Really go on in the mind like the police bustin' get down for this, but they can't constantly shoot the G. I'm spending money over that you decide. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Stay in the grind. Got the police bustin' at me. My ambitions as a rider. My ambitions as a rider. So many battlefield scars while driven in plus cars. This life is a rap star. It's nothing without God. Was born rough and rugged. Addressing the man public. My attitude was fucking. These motherfuckers love it to be a soldier. Must maintain composure at ease. Don't like to complicate.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Black, it's time. Word, it's time, man. It's time, man. Alright, begin. Yeah, straight out the fucking dungeons of rap, where fake niggas don't make it back. I don't know how to start this shit. Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician, inflicting composition of pain. I'm like Scarface sniffing cocaine, holding an M16. See with the pen I'm extreme. Now bullet holes left in my peak holes. I'm suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the beat flows. Y'all know my stilo with or without the airplay. I keep some E and J sitting bent up in the stairway, or either on the corner betting grants with the CeeLo champs, laughing at bass heads trying to sell some broken amps. G-Packs get off quick forever. Niggas talk shit, reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Niggas be running through the block shooting. Time to start the revolution. Catch a body head for Houston once they
Fuck all you hoes. Get a grip, motherfucker. Yeah. This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world's trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know,
imagine the space where you upload the code from your load. Make up new mode. Imagine your power to mold. Rewind, devise the scene in your mind. The time is now. Imagine. The time is now. Imagine.
I'm a mythical character who was formed in the mind of an ancient ghost, and that ghost was formed in the mind of a wise celestial host, and that host was formed by an angel who appears and disappears, and he was formed in the mind of a child who won't be born for 100 years, and that child was formed by a genius who studied and learned well, who was conceived in the undeveloped cerebellum of a sperm cell, and that sperm cell was ejaculated by a being from outer space, who was formed in the mind of a king that came from a wicked alien race, and that king was formed in a dream by a marsupial in his pouch, who was formed in the mind of a young dude smoking some cannabis on a couch, and that dude was brought to life inside the mind of a magician, who was conceived by a man with Alzheimer's who then forgot his own vision, and that man was the mental product of a psychiatrist's brain creation, who was dreamed up in the mind of a comatose hospital patient, and he was thought of by a Siamese twin who shared a brain stem in the mind of the twin that he was attached to created him, and they were formed in the mind of a scientist who spanned time, a reincarnation of the child that I spoke about in the 4th line. Now before you rewind and try to analyze that part of this verse, he spanned time so he can reincarnate even though he came first, but that scientist was conceived by a pregnant woman in a dark room, and And she was formed in the mind of the very baby she was carrying in her womb. And the baby was formed in the mind of a dangerous black widow spider, who was thought of inside the brain of a deranged poetry writer. And that writer was conjured up in a dream by wise Indian chiefs, formed in the head of a small lizard camouflaged on a green leaf. The lizard came from the brain of a man who can define every word made, who was formed in the thoughts of an 8-year-old student in the 3rd grade, who was thought of by a clairvoyant with unmatchable brain focus, a unified mental conception of a swarm of mad locusts. And that swarm was formed by a medium who spoke to the dead and was legit, who was formed in the mind of one of the spirits that he was communicating with. And that spirit was born in the mind of a man sitting on the couch of a shrink, conceived by a microscopic germ that had no brain to even think. And that germ was formed by 2 clan members with hoods over their faces, and they were thought of by a black man who murdered them for being racist. And that man was brought to life inside of the skull of a baby bird, formed by a man who never read nothing but remembered everything that he heard. And that man was formed up inside of a seed that wouldn't grow. And everything I said was all formed in the mind of k-rino, deep in my imagination, my imagination, imagination, my imagination, imagination, my imagination.